A small dog with a big personality. The Chiweenie is a mixed breed which is a cross between a Chihuahua and a Dachshund. These dogs are also known by a few other names, such as the Choksi, Weenie Wawa, Mexican Hot Dog, and German Taco. Chiweenies are also friendly and extremely loyal to their families, and they absolutely love being the center of your attention. So if you want an energetic and compact dog that'll keep you on your toes all the time, alert you to any potential danger, and love you unconditionally, then the Chiweenie might just be the perfect breed for you. In this video today, we're going to take a look at the top 10 interesting facts about the Chiweenie. But before we start our list, we'd like to take a moment to express our thanks to all the original Chiweenie owners on this video. The video would seriously not have been possible without them. So don't forget to check out these adorable dogs from the Instagram profiles that have been linked in the description below. And now, let's begin the list. Number 1. Their history. While the first Chiweenie puppies were certainly the result of unintentional crossbreeding, the breeders didn't actually pair up Dachshunds and Chihuahuas until the late 1990s. The origin of the breed is quite uncertain, but it is believed that some designer breeders started intentionally mixing Chihuahuas and Dachshunds in the late 1990s, most likely in North America. The breeders wanted to mix these two parent breeds for the purpose of creating a dog that looked like the purebred Dachshund without the accompanying back problems. The result of the crossbreeding was the Chiweenie, a compact companion dog that would fit into anyone's life, no matter how small their home and garden, while also eliminating some of the issues that come from Dachshunds and their long bodies. Owing to the cuteness and the charm of this mix, the demand for Chiweenie pups quickly soared. As a result, the breeders decided to continue breeding the small designer crossbreed. Chiweenies are fairly popular in the United States, but because they are hybrid dogs, the American Kennel Club doesn't recognize the breed. Number 2. Their appearance. With Chihuahua and Dachshund as their parent breeds, there is no surprise that the resulting crossbreed, the Chiweenie, is also quite small in size. Most Chiweenies measure anywhere between 6 to 10 inches in height and weigh between 5 and 12 pounds. As for their appearance, depending upon which of their parents' traits the puppies inherit, their appearance can differ significantly. The body can either be elongated with short legs if inherited from Dachshund parent, or short with long legs if inherited from the Chihuahua parent. The shape of the pup's ears is also largely dependent on the dominant traits of the parents. Most Chiweenies inherit sharply pointed ears from their Chihuahua parent. However, some pups have long floppy ears inherited from their Dachshund parent. The tail is long and narrow, inherited from both parents. Their coat can be smooth, long-haired, or wire-haired depending on the dominant parent's coat type. And the coat colors include solid fawn, brown, black, and white. However, it's also possible for the coat to be a mix of colors. Number 3. They are chatty and vocal. Chiweenies are loud dogs that love barking. These guys will bark to alert you of delivery trucks, passing neighbors, dogs barking in the distance, and even strong winds. These qualities make for a great watchdog, but at the same time, their high-pitched barking also makes them a kind of a yappy dog. If you're living in an apartment in the city, the neighbors may not appreciate the constant barking. Some of these guys may even bark to get attention from their owner. After all, these dogs love getting all the attention. With proper training from an early age, you can however train your Chiweenie not to bark all the time. Number 4. Their temperament. Chiweenies are often described as having a spunky or feisty personality. Despite their small size, they have a lot of energy, and while they're highly intelligent, they can also be independent and stubborn. Like most crossbreeds, however, the personality of a Chiweenie depends on the parents and how they have been bred and reared. Chiweenies form a deep bond with their family, but they tend to latch strongly onto one member of the family and display loyalty to them above all others. These small dogs possess strong personality and confidence, inherited from their Chihuahua parents, and they absolutely love attention and adventure, a trait they inherited from their Dachshund parents. As for their temperament with children, it's best that the Chiweenie grows up in a house surrounded mostly by adults or older kids who know how to properly approach and play with them. Because Chiweenies are small dogs, they can be easily injured by overly excited children. That said, for children who learn early how to properly approach and play with a small dog, the Chiweenie can make a great active companion. It is, however, recommended that you always supervise the interaction between your kids and your dog. When it comes to other pets, Chiweenies can get along with other animals if they are introduced slowly and calmly, and early socialization will help this to a great extent. It's best if they get used to other pets early. The breed is not naturally fond of other animals and prefers to be the solo pet in the household. Their need to be the center of attention may also lead to sassy behavior if they feel left out. Number 5. Their exercise needs. Don't get fooled by their small lap dog appearance. Chiweenies are energetic dogs that love running and playing. They have lots of energy that needs to be channelized through a half an hour to 1 hour of walking combined with play sessions throughout the day. A simple game of fetch or tug-of-war from your living room and walking in the hallway should be enough to keep them happy on days when it's difficult to go out on walks. These little guys also love running, hiking, active training, and even swimming, which make them excellent adventure partners for outdoorsy people. Number 6. They adapt well to apartment living. The small stature of Chiweenies means they do quite well in relatively small quarters as long as they get out for their daily exercise. Their small size along with their low shedding and low drooling tendencies make them a great choice for an apartment dog. Make sure your pup gets their daily walks and toilet breaks whenever outdoors so that they don't get fidgety or destructive in the house. Simple mental exercises such as puzzle toys, hide and seek, and playing fetch can also help your Chiweenie burn off their excess energy. They might also enjoy running around the apartment, zooming past every room and person in the way. The loud barking, however, might not win you any points with your neighbors. But as we mentioned before, every dog is an individual, and with proper early training, you can teach a Chiweenie not to bark all the time. Number 7. Their trainability. Both Chihuahuas and Dachshunds tend to share a stubborn streak, which Chiweenies possess in spades. This is why it might be a little difficult to house train these little guys, but their intelligence and eagerness to please can easily outweigh their stubbornness. With patience and a calm, firm, and consistent regimen, training a Chiweenie could be a simple task. As with any dog, positive reinforcement works best for Chiweenies too. Praise and treat your pup for a job well done instead of punishing them for their wrongdoings. It's important that you begin training your Chiweenie from a young age though. Make sure to socialize your pup starting from a young age. Introduce them to new people, animals, and situations so that they don't grow up to be skittish and aggressive. Number 8. Their grooming. The Chiweenie usually has a short coat, but it's difficult to completely predict what kind of coat your dog will have. The coat may be short, long, or even wire-haired, depending on the dominant coat trait they inherited from their parents. But no matter the coat type, grooming the Chiweenie is a rather easy task. A good brushing session once per week should do the trick. Short-coated Chiweenies will only require minimal brushing, while the long-coated ones will require a little more brushing. As for bathing, bathe your pup only occasionally if they get too dirty or smelly. These small dogs tend to be sensitive to colder temperatures, so it's recommended that you put on sweaters and coats on your Chiweenie to keep them warm. Other than that, make sure you check and clean their ears and eyes frequently and brush their teeth daily to prevent any dental issues. Number 9. Their health. Chiweenies are a fairly healthy breed with an average lifespan of 12 to 16 years. Some of the health conditions to look out for in this breed include hypoglycemia and diabetes. As your Chiweenie ages, they can also be prone to age-related degenerative issues like knee and joint problems. They can also be prone to degenerative disc disease inherited from the Dachshund parent. When you have small dogs like Chiweenie, you also gotta be wary of their dental issues. Their small mouths usually cause overcrowding of their teeth, which can lead to a few other dental ailments. Some of these dogs may also be affected by allergies than other dog breeds. You'll notice excessive sneezing, as well as chewing and licking their skin if they develop an irritation. Make sure you get a pup from a reputable breeder who can show you the pup's parents' health certifications to reduce chances of potential health problems, and no matter how healthy your dog appears, visit the vet once every while to screen your dog for any possible health concerns. Number 10. Their diet and nutrition. An ideal Chiweenie diet should be formulated for a small breed with high energy. These dogs have a tendency to gain weight if they are overfed, so it's a good idea to stick to a regular feeding schedule and not leave food out during the day. Feed them twice a day with high-quality dog food for small breeds. But every dog is an individual, and factors such as the dog's age, health, and exercise level are important in determining how much and how often you need to feed your Chiweenie. So if you're unsure of the food portion and how often you need to feed your Chiweenie, speak with your vet or breeder for specific recommendations. Your dog's diet needs to have the right balance of all main nutrient groups, including a constant supply of fresh water. Keep treats to a minimum, and even if you want to give your Chiweenie a treat, it's best to follow the 10% rule. The treat shouldn't make up more than 10% of the dog's daily caloric intake. Alright guys, with that we've come to the end of our list of top 10 interesting facts about the Chiweenie. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you already own one of these compact and adventurous pups, do let us know about their unique traits in the comments below. Please leave a thumbs up and share the video if you liked it. For more interesting facts on different dog breeds, click on our channel and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next one.